Okay, good evening. I'm Reginald Johnson, and this is my video on the dispositions of teaching. The first question we was asked is, what disposition do you possess that you think will make you a successful teacher? The disposition that I believe I should possess is the educator should believe that all students can learn and should set and support realistic expectations. The reason why I say that's my best attribute is because I do feel every kid is capable of learning. It's something I've been doing that actually got me into teaching. I've been coaching for years, and then I started teaching on the second grade level, and then I started doing special ed and as a para. So I've been working with kids and tutoring kids for years now, and I do feel that all kids can learn, no matter what their disability is or what their, the culture they're around or the area they grew up in, whatever their background is, or even their behavioral problems. They all can learn if we get more people to get out there and try to teach these kids so they can be better at what they do and make it easier for them to learn so they can get to the next level. So I feel that'll be my best disposition out of the ones that we saw, is that you should believe that all kids can learn. All people can learn. I shouldn't just say children, but people in general all can learn. And we all can teach each other how to be better and how to learn stuff on the educational system, how to get everybody to the next level. Like I said, any kid can go on to college, whether they be considered a disabled kid or a regular kid, special need kid. They all should be able to have a chance and opportunity to learn if they want to learn and get better and to move on to high school and college. Uh, what disposition do I feel I need to work on before I start the classroom as a first year teacher? Well, I've already started as a teacher, but just in general, the biggest one I think I need to work on is professional friendliness, warmth, and genuine caring. I care for the kids a lot. I work with them a lot, but it may not always show. Us as people have a tendency to let a kid kind of turn us off real fast or make us be like, oh, this kid here just don't want to learn nothing, or this kid can't learn nothing. And you should never let that, even if you feel that way, you should never feel that way, but you should not let that be shown in the way you work with the kid or the way you talk to the kid or in the way the kid look at you. You should treat them all the same, as if they all need that same step, that same learning, because every day can be a different day with a kid. Today they might don't want to learn nothing. I can't come in there tomorrow and still be like, okay, he didn't want to learn nothing yesterday, so today I'm not going to try to teach him anything. So that's something I think the biggest thing I need to work on, and a lot of people need to work on, is that every day is a different day. Every kid is a different kid, and no matter how it comes off of fields, you can't let that show with you being an educator. You gotta, stay smiling, stay optimistic, and keep helping the kids. We come in and say, well, today I want to learn how to do this. You gotta be up and ready, like, okay, I got you. I'm gonna teach you how to do this, instead of being like, well, you didn't try to do that yesterday. So I think that's the biggest thing that I need to work on. Um, Being in the classroom the first time as a teacher is just being more, receiving of the kids, and not, I wouldn't say prejudging, or, you know, getting a feeling of how you feel a kid is and just sticking with that feeling. Anytime a kid want to learn, I got to be up to the task and them ready to learn. Final question: what does a professional educator look like, and how do they behave? Um, I think a professional educator should hold a higher standard than a lot of people, just like a doctor does or a lawyer does, because people look up to you to educate them, and nobody wants to feel like, okay, I'm being educated by somebody that doesn't know anything. I'm being educated by somebody who does the same thing as me or acts like me or be around the people I be. They look at us as to hold a higher standard of professionalism when we're around the kids. Even when their parents come in for conference, you want the parents to feel the warmth and the love, and like you're a professional at what you're doing. You actually educated. You know what you're talking about. And the same with the students, because believe it or not, kids actually can feed off of that and feel that energy that you give out when you actually teaching them or trying to let them learn something. They'll feel like, oh, he's not professional at all, or he doesn't act like this, he doesn't act like that. So they expect you to be a different way than the people they see every day who they're not learning anything from. So that's what I believe is professional educators should look like. So I already look professional, clean cut, ready to teach anybody on the drop of a hat, no matter what's going on. And finally, what standards guide their thinking and actions? Like I said, the standards that guides them is that the standard that you are an educator. You are here to teach people. You are here for people to learn from you. You here to show everybody else, whether it be a child, man, woman, boy, that it is another level to the things we do. We can't all learn. We all can't be professional. We all can be productive in society. We all can go on to college, or we can all go on to be successes in life, whether you be an entrepreneur, whether you be drive a truck for a living. No matter what you do, it's our job to guide people in that way so that they understand and they can know that, okay, I came from here, but I got to here. Or he came from this place, but he got to here. So it's our job as professional educators to not only educate when I walk in front of my students, but anybody that I'm around on an everyday basis. They should be able to see, like, okay, he does something different. Whether, they should feel that presence of he's a teacher. He helps us learn. He's a leader. So that's the standards in action I think we should show. And I think we should show it in our everyday life, no matter where we at. Like I said, when somebody around us, they should just feel that aura. Like, okay, this guy here or this woman here, they know a little something. I want to do they teach, or I want to do they educate people for a living. So that's my answer to my 3 questions. Again, I'm Reginald Johnson. You guys have a good night.